What's up, guys? I hope everyone's doing well. I just kind of wanted to do a quick video for you guys and show you some examples of driving around with the 6-speed and just my opinions and review on it. So let's go ahead and take a look at it inside, and I'll show you some clips and you can decide if you want to pick up a 6-speed or not. It's just kind of a preference thing and an opinion thing. But let's take a look and I'll kind of share my thoughts. All right, let's take a look. So there you guys go. It is the Millennial Anti-Theft device right there in its entirety. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this is the manual transmission Tacoma. This is a 6-speed with reverse on the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that. If you don't know how to drive one of these guys, super simple, especially in this, it's pretty forgiving. It does not have the hill climb assist where it brakes for you if you're going on a hill. It does have what's called a clutch start cancel, which is actually pretty interesting. So what it does is, and you can look up more videos on this, but if you're on an incline, you turn the vehicle off, you push this button, and then when you start the vehicle, it allows it to roll forward instead of rolling backwards immediately without having to hold in the clutch. So you can actually just hold the brake, have it in neutral, and start the rig. And I could be wrong, maybe you started in first. But anyways, this works similarly, but you have to stop the vehicle, push the button, and then start it for it to work. So a little bit different. I can go into more detail on that in a later video. I haven't messed around with it too much, but there is no hill start assist on this TRD off-road model. There is what's called the clutch start cancel. So again, let's go into more detail on my thoughts on the 6-speed. So another good thing about the standard is right now, especially, so I'm in 4th gear, just trying to climb these hills, actually these mountains. And so I'm tracking right around 65 at about 3,000 RPM. And basically, I mean, that's what's needed to get up some of these mountains over here. So being able to shift like that absolutely helps. And to be able to just keep up with traffic and to get up these hills. I do find myself having to shift quite a bit actually to stay in a lower range, because once you get up something really steep, you kind of lose momentum really quick. So it's all about, it's like riding at 250 if you've ever ridden motocross. It's all about momentum with this rig. My absolute favorite gear though is by far 5th. 5th gear on these mountains actually helps the most. So I'm able to, especially when I'm leaving and I'm going downhill, it's basically a 2,000 feet elevation drop, maybe even 3. But basically I just put it in 5th gear. I let off the gas and it just rides all the way down the mountains. I don't even have to use the brakes. So that keeps me well, and also gives me some oomph if I need to go ahead and get into some deeper RPMs to be able to climb up hills again. So again, I'm in 5th right now, and I'm actually climbing pretty decently. You can't tell the pitch, but 5th gear works really well for the majority of the time. But I do have to shift down to 4th every now and then if I lose momentum. And again, more just mountain driving stuff. Right now, I am cruising along in 5th gear again. As I mentioned, that's just kind of my favorite happy place for these mountains. 6th gear is perfect for just the highway, but on these roads, you have to shift down a bit. And 5th and 4th are basically it. Right now, this is a decent 5th gear road just because it's all about 55 anyways. But once you get into having to get in faster speeds and stuff, you definitely need to shift down more. This clip is really just for the views. I just really wanted to share this with you guys. So I mean, we usually see elk every other day, every 2-3 days and whatnot. It is just phenomenal out here. This is like some elk park or something like that, and I always see elk there. And it's just a really cool area. We're just super appreciative to be able to live out here now. It's about an hour drive from work, but absolutely worth it every day when I get to this area. Here's another really good downhill section. So I like to put it in 3rd and just kind of let the engine do the braking. Obviously it comes points where I have to brake myself, but being able to shift down absolutely helps for engine braking as well. So I don't have to wear out the tires as much, or the brakes as much, going up and down these hills. So 3rd gear is definitely my friend when I'm shifting down, coming down from 60 or 50 in these mountainsides. And just remember, guys, I'm doing this for perspective purposes. I mean, if you already know all this, and I'm just trying to be as detailed as possible for anybody interested in getting the 6-speed. So this section right here is just really windy. It's windy like this for about 6 miles. And honestly, I just keep it in 4th gear, and I'm usually able to go between 20 and 40 miles an hour and keep it right around that speed. I don't have to ever shift on this road. I lost a little bit of momentum there, but again, once you learn where the momentum spot is, that's kind of where your happy place is, and you just kind of keep it right there. So I never shift on this road, and it's just a bunch of left and right curves for about 6 miles. And I mean, we're going up in elevation too, so that helps. But again, it's all about keeping momentum with this rig. That way I'm not shifting a bunch. I just let off the gas when I need to, and it's just able to keep that speed up without having to shift all over the place. So again, just kind of braking and giving it gas, and it keeps it right in that happy place between 20 and 40, right around 1,000 to 2,000 RPMs, and I never have to shift. So I am happy with that as well. Now I'm going to show you a section coming up where I have to turn into my neighborhood, and it's a steep incline coming from this. And so even if I hold momentum with 4th gear, you'll see it just bogs out super bad. So I mean, I'll shift down to, you know what, tell you what, I'll go into it in 3rd gear, and you'll just see how bad it bogs down. And there even comes a point where I can't even go up in anything in 2nd gear. It's just geared that way. I have to literally shift into 1st, and I'll show you that section as well. Okay, I'm gonna show you this example of momentum going uphill. So right now I'm in 3rd gear, going about 40 at 2,000 RPMs, and we're gonna cut into the neighborhood, and you're just gonna watch. I'll try and keep it consistent here, so I'm gonna drop down to 35. Here's my climb. I may have to shift, but just kind of wanted to give you an example. So we're going up this. It's actually holding fairly well. Right now I'm floored, and we're making it, but I had to carry a lot of momentum to come into this neighborhood. So that kind of evened out, but had I been going any slower, it wouldn't have worked out. I'm gonna show you another example of a steeper one where I can't even go up it in 2nd. So just kind of give you an example of what this looks like. So we're in 2nd now. We'll try and go, see what we got here. Oh no, she's gonna hold. I was able to give it some momentum. So there you guys go. I mean, that's a good example of that. Usually I can't get this in 2nd, especially if I stopped and tried to roll up this, it would never work. So again, I hope that kind of gives you some perspective. I know that wasn't great, and I'm trying to drive and just show you my shift points. So I'm sure there could be a lot of arguments for what's good and what doesn't work, and how I should do this better, and shifting and whatnot. But I just wanted to kind of give you a general idea of again, just kind of my driving patterns and my experience with it in this situation. If you're doing flatland driving, it's gonna be completely different, but that's just my perspective. So again, that was just my thoughts, opinions. I love the 6-speed. It works out perfectly for this area. And if you got any questions, just let me know in the comments below. But I'm about to get home and wrap this up. That is the view out here. It is incredible. Again, I am so fortunate to be able to call this place home. So thanks for your continuation, guys. I just wanted to forward another clip. We got absolutely blanketed with snow last night. I think we got like 8 inches where I live. But anyways, hope all is well. I'm gonna end this video here. If you got any questions, just let me know. And feel free to comment in the comment section. I try to reply to everybody. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this, go ahead and subscribe. Check it out. There's more always coming on the way. And I hope you guys are all having a great day. Like I said, just super pumped. I'm kind of just stalling so you get more views, because it is just phenomenal right now. I think it's 36 degrees where I am right now, and we are just about to crest over. I'll show you one last clip, and then I'll let you guys roll out. This is my absolute favorite shot, because as soon as you crest over this, all you see is mountains in front of you. It's a really cool view. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you on that note. I hope, again, all is well, and you guys are having a great week, weekend, whatever day of the year, month, whatever it is. I hope you guys are getting out there and enjoying yourself. Absolutely love it. All right, I'll see you on the flip side.